I have more. Does that mean that I am more? I am speaking to medium level income and down people. You may own 2 motorcycles and a home. You may even have that picket fence and the most beautiful companion with an assortment of a warehouse of a clothes closet. You get several variations of wigs, a shoe collection that rivaled, the small level City Blue or whatever shoe gallery that you like to visit and build your own at home. Does this give us more value as a human being? And more importantly, why? Welcome. This is Foundation for Elevation Station. And I am a person that is against the acquisition of things. In many communities across America, we clearly understand that our government is not protecting us. They open us up for poisonous foods and products and materials to make it into the marketplace so we can purchase these things. And in essence, they shorten our life. And they give the understanding that we have an option, but we count on our representatives from higher office to protect the well-being of the people. And this is something they sell out every day. How do I know this? I know this because I am part of a local government in Cleveland, Ohio. And I studied a few things as I've been in local government 16, 18 months. And I understand that many of my constituents on the highest levels sign into different lobbying agreements all the time. What's lobbying? That's when they give money to get things passed, to form friendships, to do further business endeavors, to look the other way when here's an example. I figured out how to make some type of meat with a machine. And it goes with pharmaceuticals the same way. Now this peel or this meat that I have, the government is counting on the way it goes. I give them some lobbying funds. I give money to a senator. I give money to these people in high offices that has the key to the door so I can market it to the people of the land. And one thing that they want from me is the money, and they want me to test my own products and give them a defining, they want documentation that proves that this is not harmful to a person, or that the harm that's done is so minuscule that it's so far off that it will have no clear effects. Okay, what I understand is that many of these products that are being sold today do shorten our lifespan, and it must be stopped. And how do we stop it? We raise the awareness in the people. We, me, and you. We protect our families first, ourselves and family first. We are living in a time that it is logical, reasonable, and a direct need for us to follow a path of minimalization. What is minimalization? Minimalization is, even if we are using harmful deodorants, even if we are using harmful toothpaste, to minimize how much we use at each application. We can maintain a level of health and fitness, exercise and eating healthy, to lessen the amounts of these chemicals and poisons in our body as we exercise, as we eat healthy. These toxins, because we have minimized them, we are getting more out of our system also, which leaves us at a great position. We minimize the amount of chips we eat. We minimize the lifestyles that we live. I think that most of us know that they make all of these marketing ploys to hypnotize us into wanting more. And they do this from multiple angles. And when I say they, I'm talking about the powers that were. These people are on the way out the door. Let's get ahead of the curve and beat them to the punch. They want to juice us until the bitter end. And we still following it. Oh man, what's that bag she got? Oh, that's a Birkin bag? Oh, I need one of them. And they get our people down to even other social media influencers on here to promote that ideology to you ladies, to you gentlemen. They want you to get those new jeans. They want you to live a lifestyle that promotes some of their constituents, that leaves you in a lesser place. Your community has no avenue to build a foundation going forward because you need them new J's. This is a plan which, okay, it's embedded deep in many of our spirits. We use it to get attention. I need them new Jordans. I need the new hairdo. I need this, I need that. And why? Why do we continue to allow these dark forces to influence us? And we clearly know that it's things going on. We understand as people, not just my black people, but we are the first. We are the number one consumers on the planet, primarily African American ladies. The number one group of consumers on the planet. We buy more consumable stuff than any group of people on the planet. You need that. It's 45 million with an M black people in America, African American people. We spend more money than 225 million Caucasian people on consumable stuff. How? It sounds preposterous, doesn't it? But it's the truth. 45 million African American people spend more money on consumable stuff than any group of people on the planet. We spend more than 1.5 billion with a B Chinese people. How? It doesn't even matter. Man, hair weaves and clothes, shoes, it don't even matter. We still need this stuff. It's need. See, what has confused the economic environment in many communities is the separation of needs and wants. Needs and wants. Like, How do we realign and repurpose our needs and wants? We have been turned out like a $2 whore. We have been given a hit, and now our addictions are all over the place. How do we get so many addictions that it's unbelievable, the number of addictions that we have. Think about it. We gotta have fun, some interesting. Every meal gotta taste great. Our snacks gotta be wonderful, and we didn't pass this along to our children. Now our children is like, and I ain't talking about a certain creed or color or race. Too many of us are built like chewed bubblegum. It's like we just blobs, and I don't mean to be offensive, but don't you feel as though this is limiting your life? You don't have to answer, because I know your ego won't let, I feel fine, I'm cool. Don't you feel that, the clothes you strap on to try to hold this stuff in is just restricting at some point? Like it's just hurting your organs? We are overly concerned with how someone else views us. We must gain a new perspective of the benefits of this life. If we're so consumed with how we feel, we are trapped in a life cycle that will be mastered by others and regenerated so that we don't have to even live life. If others can just plug a virtual reality into your brain stem, why would you need to live? If you watch my videos, you know where I'm going with this. Why? Why would you need to build and create and have a degree of creativity to invent authentic things to further humanity? It's time we seize our existence, because just enjoying life, this is a street with no outlet. You know how you driving and you see you about to turn down the street, you might have lost your way, and the street says, you think it's a cut through, and it's just, this street has no outlet. That's what pleasure and having fun and all this is leading to, when you make it a priority, the boss priority in your life. That's what Google, that's what the metaverse, that's what like AI is studying the consciousness of us. They are gathering information and perspectives to generate a brainstem penetrating, a brainstem penetrating world that will be injected. That's only part of the story, right into your brainstem. Let's understand the real and true reasons for being human beings. We do beneficial things like singing songs. Oh, great singers. And it's great because we entertain. It sounds good. Okay. And it's beautiful. But when you take it to the highest levels of where human beings are going, like what is our objective? Because you must remember, it is, once you enter the higher realms of humanity, you understand that it's just like you got a job, a 9 to 5, but you're trying to start your own business. My job want me to produce this outcome. It's like humanity is like agriculture and the military all in one. So it's like we got to raise the cattle because people need milk. Think of it like humanity. Some is meant for the slaughter. Yeah, some is meant to, at a certain point, be put to sleep. Humanity is like more complex, but the same concept. We must do more to encourage more human beings to be leaders, to be inquisitive, to have a degree of authentic curiosity so that we can elevate to God's status. I know it might sound strange. It gets even deeper, and I won't go there right there, but one of our some of our steps that we must do now is minimize our consumption. Minimize our consumption and consumerism. I think I'm going to name that this. Minimize our consumption and consumerism. I love you. I'm going to try to write that down. Foundation for Elevation. Leon Merritt of Cleveland, Ohio. We can change. Because if I can change, I know damn well you can change. I love you, and I thank you for attending. And I look forward to doing a greater and greater job and dropping a perspective that will help to elevate us. Universal Soldier.